I'm so goddamn furious that I'm trembling. I'm. You can take Star Wars, all you want. You can take The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, all you want. You can go for Star Trek, you can go for Doctor Who, you can go for anything that you like. But not this. I'm not tolerating this. I'm doing a call to arms to any Tolkien fan in any language. I want you to share this video everywhere. I want everybody to hear this call to arms. They are re-editing The Lord of the Rings in Spanish, the movies and the books. So instead of the word for dwarf, enano, they are replacing it with person of less short stature. Gente menos alta. And the Tolkien state is allowing this in Spanish. So take care in German, in Japanese, in the beautiful original English. And they are willing to do this in the whole other languages. They are modifying Tolkien to be politically correct. You stop now, motherfuckers. You stop now. Tolkien, you don't. I was calm enough when you assholes try to modify Dungeons and Dragons. Because orcs, okay, you want to come for orcs on Dungeons and Dragons. Well, Dungeons and Dragons was already lost. Wizards of the Coast betrayed us a long time ago. But this is Tolkien. This is motherfucking Tolkien. This is the Lord of the Rings. This is the Silmarillon. This is the Hobbit. Want to know what was the first book I read on fantasy? My grandmother's book. My sister then stole it, and it was lost on my home moving. And I went to every single used book store to get a nice copy of it. I spent 5 years looking for the perfect copy of The Hobbit. The first time I read The Lord of the Rings, I was 12. I read the whole Fellowship of the Rings, the whole book in one day. The next day, I started with the Two Towers. Next day, The Return of the King. Next day, I started again the Fellowship of the Ring. I tried to blow myself to pieces. I got into a hospital. When I was finally allowed to move freely and not strapped to a bed, because if they let me loose, I will try to jump from the window. I read, starting with The Hobbit, all Tolkien's books. The ones I showed is the ones I could carry from my bookshelf, because I wanted. This goes no more. No more. Tolkien is sacred ground as much as Zelda for me. Star Wars, they have had a lot of bad books and movies and comics and video games, so I was prepared for something bad on Star Wars. Not that bad, but I had my expectations tempered since The Force Unleashed 2. That was the last hit I was allowing to take. This, no, you don't. I hate it. I bloody hate it. Shadow of Mordor, because it disrespected a lot of Tolkien, including how the markings, the edging on the One Ring, how it was made. This is Sauron craft. Before he was one of the Maiar of Melkor, he was one of the Maiar of Fire. He knows how to craft. He knows how to wield the flames on Mount Doom. He also knows how to use the magic that Melkor gave him. And he knows the original song of Ilúvatar. That's why when they sent Gandalf to Middle Earth, they made Gandalf swear he won't use his real powers. Because Gandalf was on the level, Mirandir was on the level of Sauron. He was a force to equal him. So he couldn't use his power freely to prevent corruption. All that Melkor did on Middle Earth, all the tragedies, all that was because the pure power from the original song was corrupted. Melkor went to Middle Earth and distorted so much beautiful things that Mirkwood went into full darkness. SJWs are a force of Melkor. His hammer is falling and breaking what we love. This is one of the heaviest losses I have ever taken, this book. It was from my ex's boyfriend. She gave me this book. I gave her my copy of The Count of Monte Cristo. That is my favorite book. I had this nice hardcover red leather, black engraving and gold engraving edition, Blue the editorial. Oh, what a wonderful book. And I still love The Count of Monte Cristo like my favorite book because it connects me to one of the most important people of my life, my Japanese teacher. And I was willing to part with that book for a copy of the Silmarillion. I love Tolkien that much. I was willing to complete my collection, giving up my favorite book. Cause even though I enjoy that tale, I enjoy Edmond Dantes' revenge against the wrongdoers. The hope that the Lord of the Rings gave me was more important than the satisfaction of that well deserved revenge. What are they going to do next? Make all the sons of Urin black? Will they turn them into childs of the South or the West? This is unacceptable. I won't stay silent in this. Here. The family tree of pure Finwe. Man. The tales of Manwe. The fucking tales of Manwe have dwarves in them. They were made on a time where the song was almost forgotten by the gods. So when they tried to recreate the song on Narda, they were moving earth and seas, and they were raising beings to life. And the forest grew, and the life began. Then one of the Easter tried to recreate mankind, the end of the song. But he got it wrong. So Ilúvatar told him to keep his child underground, sleeping till the day the sun will restart until the day the first sons of Iluvatar walked into land. They are not humans. They are what the power of nature thought humans would look like. Cause the god in the forges loved so much the song, he wanted to see humans once again. This is a call to arms. There's no time to grieve, there's no time to sorrow. This is time to war. You come for the Lord of the Rings. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting, sword in hand. You will never take this one. You will never take the books. I won't let you. All Tolkien fans, this is a call for you. This is a call of despair and sorrow. Come to my aid. Come to our aid in this time of need. I'm lighting the beacon. I'm hoping against hope to see you march at the dawn of the third day. I need you. I need everyone fight on my side. At least this one. I won't let you take Tolkien away from my culture, and especially from my child.